Hey everyone, this is Nitika here from Chemistry Department and my topic of presentation is corrosion fatigue. Corrosion fatigue is a very important topic in electrochemistry. So firstly, we have to know about the what is corrosion. Corrosion is a natural process that converts a refined metal into a more chemical stable form such as oxide, hydroxide or sulfide. मतलब क्या है कि कोरोजन एक ऐसी नेचुरल प्रोसेस है जो मेटल को ज़्यादा केमिकली स्टेबल फॉर्म में बना देती है. इट इज़ द ग्रेजुअल डिस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ मटेरियल बाय केमिकल और बाय एनी इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल रिएक्शन विद देयर एनवायरनमेंट. Now, the electrochemical principle of corrosion. The electrochemical principle of corrosion is such like that the formation of a battery in which we have cathodic and anodic part like in metal and alloy undergo transformation in predominantly oxide and hydroxide. सो कोरोजन के अंदर क्या होता है, हमारे पास दो रिएक्शन टेक प्लेस करती हैं जिसे टू हाफ शेल रिएक्शन होती हैं. फर्स्ट इज द एनोडिक हाफ रिएक्शन एंड सेकंड इज द कैथोडिक. सो द एनोड हाफ शेल is having metal atoms are ionized and passed into solution leaving their electron within the original metal surface. और सेकंड जो कैथोडिक पार्ट होता है उसके अंदर क्या होता है, जो फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं विद इन द मेटल आर टेकन अप बाय द केमिकल स्पीसीज सच एज O2 and H2O in the reduction reaction. Like an example of rusting of iron is the most common example of corrosion. So the corrosion between iron and water. The overall reaction is given by iron react with two molecule of H2O and formation of ferrous hydroxide with the evolution of hydrogen gas. The overall reaction can be broken into two parts, the oxidized parts and the reduced part. So in anode the reaction takes place is the oxidation of in oxidation half cell there is occur loss of electron, like from iron we get Fe2 positive means loss of electron, and in the reducing or the cathodic reaction we have two water molecule gaining two electron and forming H2 and 2 OH negative molecule. The figure depicts the corrosion process. The reaction 2 and 3 are known the half cell reaction, and reaction second is the anodic half cell reaction, and reaction third is the cathodic half cell reaction. The reaction 2, that is the formation of ferrous ion from iron, is responsible for the damage during the corrosion. The speed at which the reaction proceed is directly related to the corrosion rate. Now, corrosion rate or polarization. The existence of a potential difference between the anodic and cathodic half cell region generate a current flow. This has the effect of reducing the potential difference between the half cell. The phenomena is known as the polarization. Now, as shown in the diagram given aside, we have to plot a polarization curve in which at the point of intersection the metal will be corroded freely. So the potential at which metal corrode freely is known as the free corrosion potential, that is the E core, or which generate a corrosion current, that is known as I core. From the corrosion current it is possible to calculate corrosion rate. Now the I tell you that the corrosion process is similar to batteries. So here is the difference of electrode potential जो एग्जिस्ट करता है बिटवीन टू डिफरेंट मेटल, जहाँ से हमें एनोडिक और कैथोडिक पार्ट मिलते हैं. वहाँ पे एनोड हाफ सेल रिएक्शन और कैथोड हाफ सेल रिएक्शन होती है. सो कोरोजन प्रोसेस इज सिमिलर टू बैटरीज. Now, corrosion fatigue. Corrosion fatigue is a fatigue failure or a fatigue in corrosive environment. It is the mechanical degradation of a material under the joint action of corrosion and cycling loading. Nearly all the engineering structure experience some form of alternate stress and are exposed to harmful environment during their service lives. Corrosion fatigue is the ability of metal surface to withstand repeated cycle of corrosion. As this process continues, the surface loses its fatigue resistance and ultimate failure of equipment. That is the fatigue failure. Now, cause of corrosion fatigue. Corrosion fatigue is caused by crack development under the simultaneous action of corrosion and cyclic stress. The usual case involve rapidly fluctuating stresses that may be well below the tensile strength. As the stress is increased, the number of cycles required to cause फ्रैक्चर डिक्रीज मीन्स जैसे जैसे स्ट्रेस इंक्रीज होगा जो नंबर ऑफ साइकिल हमें रिक्वायर होंगे फ्रैक्चर करने के लिए फटीग फेलियर के लिए वो डिक्रीज हो जाएगा. और हियर इज अ ग्राफ शोन बिटवीन द applied stress versus cycle to failure and stress. As in the case of stress corrosion cracking, corrosion fatigue is dependent on the interaction among loading, environmental and metallurgical factor. For a given material, the fatigue strength or fatigue life at a given maximum stress value generally decrease in the presence of an aggressive environment. For the majority of engineering alloys, the fatigue limit refer to the stress level below which failure doesn't occur with a specified number of cycles, usually 10 raised to power 7 to 10 raised to power 8. Usually 10 raised to power 7 to 10 raised to power 8 cycle as shown in the SN plot given in the previous slide. Now prevention of corrosion fatigue. So how we can prevent the metal from corrosion fatigue? So by reducing the fatigue, by minimizing vibration and pressure fluctuation, by using high performance alloy resistance to corrosion fatigue, and by using coating and inhibitor to delay the inhibition of corrosion fatigue cracks. So here we study about the corrosion fatigue, how we can study about from where it can occur and how we can prevent it. So thank you for